After binge watching crime documentaries, you suddenly find yourself racing through a haunted carnival with your old math teacher. Why? Who knows? Dreams are a weird mix of fascinating, confusing, and terrifying. Like a midnight roller coaster you didn't sign up for. The catch? Your brain's doing this every night, whether you remember it or not. We wake up with blurry memories, but science says we're all dreamers. So why do we freeze when shadowy figures appear? Let's dive into REM sleep, sleep paralysis, and lucid dreaming because dreams are already strange enough. What exactly is REM sleep? First things first. REM stands for rapid eye movement. This is the last stage of the sleep cycle, and it's where the magic or nightmares happen. While the first 3 stages of sleep slow your body down, your pulse eases, muscles relax, and your brain waves crawl along at a snail's pace. REM sleep cranks everything back up. Think of it like this: your body is hosting a rave, but your muscles didn't get an invite. Your brain waves speed up, resembling the same pattern you'd have while awake. Your heart rate and breathing quicken. Your eyes dart back and forth like you're scanning for paparazzi. And yet, your arms and legs? Completely paralyzed. You're basically a very energetic brain trapped inside a motionless body. Why are we paralyzed during dreams? That paralysis isn't some cruel joke by your body. It's actually a safety feature. During REM sleep, your brain releases chemicals like glycine and gamma-aminobutyric acid if you're feeling fancy. These neurotransmitters slam the brakes on your motor neurons, ensuring that when you dream about running from a zombie or dancing on stage with Beyoncé, you don't actually get up and do it. Without this paralysis, you'd have a condition called REM behavior disorder, a nightly improv show where you act out your dreams. Funny in theory, but dangerous in practice. One famous case is comedian Mike Birbiglia, who had to start sleeping zipped inside a sleeping bag with mittens on after he dove through a window mid-dream. Talk about commitment to slapstick. The terrifying reality of sleep paralysis. On the flip side, sometimes this dream paralysis system sticks around a little too long. That's when people experience sleep paralysis, waking up mentally aware but physically frozen. If you've ever had it, you know how terrifying it can feel. Your brain insists you're awake, but your body refuses to cooperate. To make matters worse, many people report vivid hallucinations during these moments. Dark figures looming in the room, a crushing weight on the chest, whispers in the shadows. Ancient cultures interpreted this as demons or evil spirits. Modern science says it's your brain glitching between sleep states. Either way, it's like your body saying, "Congrats, you survived another night, but here's some bonus nightmare fuel for free." Do sleepwalkers dream? This brings us to sleepwalking. Contrary to the old myth, waking up a sleepwalker isn't dangerous. They're not going to leap into ninja mode and attack you if you shake them awake. In fact, letting them wander can be far more hazardous. They might climb out of windows, walk into traffic, or start cooking a midnight snack with the stove on. If you've got a sleepwalker in your life, gently steer them back to bed. Think of it like dealing with a confused Roomba. How much time do we spend dreaming? Dreaming isn't just a rare late-night treat. On average, most people cycle through REM sleep 4 to 6 times per night, adding up to about 2 hours of dreams. The problem is, most of us can't remember them. Why? Well, our brains are terrible secretaries when it comes to dreamland. Memories are normally formed through association and repetition. Since dreams are random, one-off experiences, they don't usually get filed away into long-term storage. It's like your brain saying, "Oh, you built a go-kart with your ex-landlord in a swamp. Neat. Totally useless. Deleting." This explains why recurring dreams like those classic "forgot to study for the exam" scenarios stick with us. We've seen them enough times that they feel familiar, so they get a slot in the memory bank. Why do we only remember the last dream? When people do recall a dream, it's usually the one that happened right before waking. That's because toward the end of the night, we spend more time in REM and less in deep, slow-wave sleep. Your brain is firing on all cylinders right before the alarm clock blares, making those final dreams easier to recall. Interestingly, people deprived of REM sleep often struggle with memory in general. It turns out that REM is crucial not only for dreaming, but also for learning and retaining information. Translation: pulling an all-nighter before a big test might help you cram. But without REM sleep, your brain treats all that hard work like spam mail and tosses it out by morning. Stress, dreams, and nightmares. Here's a fun twist. Stressed out people actually remember their dreams more often. Studies show that around 75% of recorded dreams tend to be negative. Fear, anxiety, embarrassment. Why? Possibly because scary or emotionally charged dreams are stickier, or maybe because anxious people wake up more often during the night, catching themselves fresh out of REM sleep. So if you rarely remember your dreams, don't worry. It might just mean you're relaxed and content. Meanwhile, the rest of us are busy running from dream vampires or arguing with our high school gym teacher in our sleep. The big mystery: why do we dream at all? Despite decades of research, scientists still don't have a definitive answer for why we dream, though several theories exist. Some suggest that dreams help with memory processing, organizing and consolidating the day's experiences by filing away important memories and discarding the trivial. Others believe dreams provide a space for problem solving, allowing us to test scenarios in a low-stakes environment, like mental Minecraft for creativity and survival. Another theory posits that dreams, especially nightmares, help with emotional regulation, processing fear and stress to build resilience. On the other hand, some argue that dreams are just random brain activity, with the mind creating storylines out of chaos. Ultimately, no one knows for sure, but if you find yourself fighting a giant squirrel on the moon, it might just be your brain having some fun. Lucid dreaming. Now let's talk about lucid dreams. Those rare, magical moments when you realize you're dreaming and can take control. Imagine suddenly becoming aware mid-dream and deciding, you know what? Forget running from the monster. I'm going to fly to Paris and eat unlimited croissants instead. Some people train themselves to lucid dream by keeping dream journals, performing reality checks during the day, like asking yourself if you're dreaming, or setting alarms to wake up and dive back into REM sleep. For others, lucid dreams just happen spontaneously, like a surprise gift from the subconscious. The experience is exhilarating but can be unstable. Realizing you're dreaming sometimes jolts you awake. Still, for those who master it, lucid dreaming can be used for creativity, problem solving, or just guilt-free mischief. Who wouldn't want to pilot a dragon at least once in their life? Sleep, dreams, and daily life. Beyond the fascinating strangeness, dreams and REM sleep are essential for our overall well-being. People who get consistent, high-quality REM sleep are better at remembering things, more emotionally balanced, and less prone to accidents. On the flip side, lack of REM sleep can leave you foggy, forgetful, and crankier than a toddler denied candy. So, while it's tempting to sacrifice sleep for late-night gaming or one more Netflix episode, your brain would very much appreciate that you hit the pillow instead. Think of sleep as nightly housekeeping for your mind. Dreams may be weird, but they're part of keeping you sharp, sane, and safe. And that's it for today's dive into the wild world of dreams and REM sleep. If you learned something new, hit that like and don't forget to subscribe, so you never miss more brain-bending science stories. Got a crazy dream you still remember? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to read them. Until next time, sweet dreams. And I'll see you in the next video.